Hey guys, what's up? Trying to figure out how to tackle this. I'm going to tackle this a little differently. And long story short, Action Figure Autorium, a channel I enjoy, was taking a look back at Shartimus Prime's Street Humans Kickstarter. A fair assessment. I planned to do something of a video on it. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was actually working it out, and then this thing dropped in my lap. It is Milk Mustache.
In today's video, I actually wanted to talk about something that happened or something that popped up in my recommended feed. This is from Action Figure Autorium or Autorium. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
And he said a few things I didn't appreciate, and I don't think many other people did either, about the assessment.
Hold on to your butts.
So let me start off with, I'm going to start with the comments. So somebody said you're taking things out of context, and you didn't exactly say what the points were that were wrong. And he responds, so I was supposed to dissect every word he said. My point about the $20 figure still rings true. No other Kickstarter, that's important, has ever offered a collectible at that scale with as much articulation for $20. As a matter of fact, not even the big manufacturers offering any figure at that price point. Should point out that Mattel is. A lot of their Monday Night War figures are $19.99. And of course, Action Force and AWOLC have $20 options for their basic figures. But again, nobody's offering that. How could a small Kickstarter without big resources offer something along those lines? I'm not putting words in anybody's mouth. That was his argument.
Never seen a Kickstarter action figure of this quality for $20.
Because if you're going to say Autorium's claims are outlandish, you need to get pretty detailed about it. And
I just feel like a lot of his criticism was, I think, unbased. Like, he really didn't have facts behind them.
that's exactly what he said.
I took offense to it. Well, I wouldn't say I took offense to it, but I just felt like what he was saying was a little bit outlandish, and I wanted to kind of rectify a lot of the things that he said.
That just comes with the territory. Savage Crucible had a basic figure that was $15 on their Kickstarter, by the way. As for Shart's drama, you probably should look into it, because it's pretty clear that's why his Kickstarter failed. Also, because of that, his views plummeted. And Action Figure Autorium pointed it out very objectively, should be objectively, sorry, and not in a mean way, without mentioning the drama he created. Also, AFA looks over these Kickstarters a lot, and after you watch some of his analysis, you get that this guy knows what he's talking about.
You may know that I like to do a lot of marketing analysis of startup toy companies in terms of their crowdfunding Kickstarters, as well as some of the pre-order campaigns that go on. I myself run a studio here in Southeast Portland, and I have to market to marketing people. I've been doing sales and marketing essentially my whole life, so I love to do these types of analysis. And
I will say, Action Figure Autorium does know what he's talking about. He's very good. So, I'm going to be honest, I find Milk Mustache's stuff a little clickbaity, and I really don't like his video style. I don't enjoy the left to right on the same figure all the time. It really distracts me from what he's saying. Unless you enjoy this. I mean, to me, this is like, what the hell? And don't get me wrong, it's not like I claim to have the best production value of any video anywhere. But God, that back and forth motion, ooh. For me personally, I don't like that style. But okay, that's me. You don't have to like somebody's video style. But I do think a lot of things he said about Action Figure Autorium were wrong. First off, in a lot of ways, he kept saying, there was this, and I didn't look into it, and there was that, and I didn't look into it.
I didn't really keep track of this type of stuff. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I really wasn't paying too much attention. I really didn't keep up to date too much with it. I don't know that people.
And to me, I'm sorry. If you're going to talk about something, you need to know what you're talking about. Because one of the major things that Action Figure Autorium said was the marketing and how Shartimus Prime marketed himself.
Big point of emphasis that he made in this video was saying, or essentially blaming Shartimus Prime because he didn't have like a large marketing campaign. Really think he's going to go out there and like buy a TV spot or rent like a Super Bowl ad.
And goes on and on about, well, he couldn't buy an ad, he couldn't buy an ad. He did what he could. Whoa. Did you look at the marketing? Because one piece of marketing that you need to consider, and we all need to consider, is how you present yourself to others. And if you look back on some of his appearances on some podcasts, he didn't make himself look good. In particular, the 3POA. Because that was the one in which Shartimus was given advice from Bobby Valla. Bobby Valla is, of course, the head of Valaverse and Action Force. Arguably one of the most successful independent toy companies in the past, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years? At the very minimum. And he gave some very solid advice, and the reaction to the advice was very bad. He could have presented his product and himself better. Now, as for the drama,
potentially like Shartimus's character being attacked, or people were creating rumors about him. It seems like there's this big giant drama pile that
he created.
And before we get into the announcement winners, by the way, thank you so much, Hasbro, for sending these free figures my way.
Wait. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Let's check that out again.
Into the announcement winners, by the way, thank you so much, Hasbro, for sending these free figures my way.
Wait, did I hear free figures? No. All right, so he got these figures for free. He's already bought them. So he already spent money on these figures, but he's getting these free figures and he's going to do a giveaway. So he's giving away the figures that were for free.
This is the box of the 4 figures. Thanks again, Hasbro, for making this possible. I really like the packaging for this thing. I thought this was really cool. And I am keeping one for myself. It is the Mystique figure that I'm going to keep for myself because this one has better paint apps than the one that I have right now.
You guys heard that, right? He's getting this box of free figures, but he's got to keep this one for himself. It's got better paint apps or whatever.
For right now, from my boss.
Oh shit, guys, here it comes. Here it comes.
Is a little bit of sick leave, a little bit of vacation time, asking you guys if you are able to, is to contribute in some kind of way financially.
Holy shit, this guy's actually telling his audience that they should pay for his time off.
I have a crowdfunding page in the comment, in the description below. You can go there. That will help me take time away from posting videos. It sounds ridiculous. I know there's assholes out there saying like, wait, so this guy wants us to send him money to do nothing? Okay, so now you're thinking about yourself. That's what that is. You're just thinking about where your dollar, you're thinking about you when you say that to help.
You guys are being selfish. Like, the nerve. Can you believe he said that? That you guys are being selfish? That's what hit it for me. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, during a pandemic, a worldwide pandemic, you're gonna be like trying to make your audience feel guilty and shit like that to give you money. Like, this guy's one of the worst e-beggars I've ever seen.
And if you're a minor, show the channel to your parents. I mean, how do you pay for your figures? Your parents buy them for you. How did you get that Xbox or that PlayStation? Your parents bought it for you. Well, ask your parents to see if they're interested in helping support this channel.
I see some shit on YouTube, but I've never seen anything like this. This dude actually asked kids to ask their parents to donate money towards his Patreon. This dude was expecting kids to fund him, to pay for his salary.
Now, keeping all this in mind, you know, there was a debate in my head. I thought about doing an AJ Hordak video. That's why they're here. I was doing some Skeletor stuff when this dropped. And I just decided I need to just say something about it. because it was very disingenuous the way Mustache presented all this.
Essentially, this content creator decided to go out of his way to kind of nitpick at Artemis Prime's project, and
without having any knowledge, and also took several things that Action Figure Autorium said out of context and made it sound like he was running a smear campaign. All he did was analyze the campaign, and he did it very well. I kind of just don't, I know YouTube is run on, well, people posting their uninformed opinions, to say the least. At the same time, I don't think this was the route to take. You can disagree all the time. I've disagreed with Action Figure Autorium, and I've said it in his comments. And, we've discussed a couple of things. There's never been any hard feelings or roughness about it. I don't feel anyway. He always says he looks forward to my comments on his videos, and I like the way he approaches it with marketing and everything, because that's it. But on another comment, and I'm not gonna, I may show the comment. Somebody else pointed out the Savage Crucible, and he's like, "Oh, that's only one," and I'm like, in my brain, I'm going, you said no Kickstarter ever had a $20 figure. One negates that statement. Doesn't matter after that. Just one. And there's more than one if you do some research. Again, coming from a place of lack of knowledge. And we do this all the time, and it really bugs me to no end. And part of me wants to say, well, that's the internet, and part of me wants to say, shut up. But again, I look at this guy, and I gotta admit, there's a lot of clickbaity stuff going on. And, and I think that's where it comes from. But I didn't like how he presented Action Figure Autorium. It was very bad. I invite you to watch the Action Figure Autorium video yourself, if you haven't already. It's a really good one. Really good analysis of Artemis Prime's Kickstarter. And I mean, you decide for yourself. But at the same time, I still have things to say about this video.
Everyone and everything, every idea, every concept, every opinion is a valid target for criticism. Myself included, obviously.
But the reality is, it's pretty obvious there was a lack of information involved in this video, and it was done for clickbait, pure and simple. Fine, but to say Action Figure Autorium is not qualified to make these comments, of course he is. Everything on the internet is subject to criticism. But add to that, Harlan Ellison very famously said, when someone told, "Hey man, it's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion," Harlan said, "No. You're not entitled to your opinion. You're only entitled to your informed opinion. Because without information, your words are just farts in the wind." And that's the thing. It's another case of the internet and somebody not knowing what they're talking about. Okay, that'll wrap it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do all the like and subscribe stuff. And there'll probably be some bitching at the bottom. So, do comment. Take care, guys.